I think I've been shot.
Yes.
306, 2400, start everybody. There's somebody shooting from your building at us. Stop! Right now, stop! Turn around! I got a guy that just walked out. He's in the parking lot. I got him at gunpoint. I need somebody down here. You see him?
We just had somebody get shot out in the street from here.
What kind of injury do you have?
It's a gunshot.
Okay. Who shot you?
I don't know.
At around 1 a.m. on November 28th, Devin Weiland, living in the Shady Oaks apartment complex, would attend a party in another unit of the building. According to Devin, there was a conflict between him and another member of the party. This conflict led to Devin grabbing a gun from his apartment, quote, in case anything happened. Shortly thereafter, Weiland would discharge his firearm inside his apartment and call 911. He would claim to hear, quote, either a firecracker or a gunshot near his building, and that an officer should be dispatched as soon as possible. A few minutes later, when an Albert Lea Police Officer arrived on scene, he heard several loud explosions coming from the building. These were, in fact, Devins gunshots, and seconds later, one would strike the officer in the chest. Luckily, he was wearing a bulletproof vest and would exit the Shady Oaks parking lot through a field and escape to a hospital. However, Shady Oaks had an armed gunman randomly opening fire inside the building, and officers would need to act quickly and safely in order to save as many casualties as possible.
306, 2400, start everybody.
The gunshots you just heard came from Weiland, who struck a resident of the building who was returning home to sleep. He would survive, but sustained a gunshot wound to the right arm.
What kind of injury do you have?
It's a gunshot.
Okay. Who shot you?
I don't know.
Right here. Hey, come here. Come here. Hey! Come here. Come here. You have a key fob to the building?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, motherfucker was shooting me. You're shooting me. I took off the sidewalk and said, oh, universal skin, I love it for president, but say something. I heard it. I was standing in my kitchen doing it.
Here, go back to your car. Go back to your car.
Can you just
go back to your car? You cannot go inside. Go back to your car now.
You shoot at the front, and I think
now.
It's the second floor.
So you think it's the second floor?
Pretty for sure. It's the second floor on the far side.
The far side? That's the far end down there?
Yes, I heard one shot. I got really scared.
Okay. Where did he run to? I'm westbound in the parking lot. I saw one guy dip back inside on the first floor. North side door.
At this point, officers have no idea who's been injured or if the shooter is still armed and dangerous. It's critical in these moments for officers to try and secure the area and prevent any further casualties.
Lights are on, coming on the floor. That's movement. Stop! Right now, stop! Turn around! I got a guy that just walked out. He's in the parking lot. I got him at gunpoint. Drop to your knees. I need somebody down here, west side of the parking lot in the north. Walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Okay, we got somebody shooting from your building right now. Okay. There's another guy out the door. Okay. Go to him. Ma'am, come here. Come here. Come here. It's police department. Come here. Come here. There's somebody shooting from your building right now. Okay? Keep your hands out of your pockets, please.
I'm sorry.
He didn't have any weapons on him, but he's not going to be able to drive out of here, so where are you going?
I was just going to go in my car and have a cigarette. Right here.
Okay.
With my...
Now that you're out of the building, you can't go back in. Okay?
God. How come they are...
There's somebody shooting from your building at us and anybody else. Okay? Where's your car?
Right here. This one.
Okay. Go to that red car over there.
Okay.
Go. What apartment are you coming from?
401.
401?
Yes.
Okay. Keith, you got up in the building? This way. This way. Okay. Come on. Okay, right here.
Now, I handed my phone off, so I have no way back.
Okay, well, you're not going back in anyway, so you're fine. Are you hurt at all, sir? Or just the one?
Just me.
Okay. Okay. That light pole right there.
The light? Okay. What kind of injury do you have?
It's a gunshot.
Okay. Who shot you?
I don't know.
Where were you?
I come out that door we just came out of, was facing that way, and that's when I got shot.
Okay. Is that your squad?
Yep.
Okay. Come over here.
You want me still or no?
No, go back to your squad.
Come back out, Keith.
Myself and 306 just moved up to the north side of the building.
There's windows all up here though.
Up from this location.
Yeah.
He's outside of that.
Yeah.
He's outside?
I bet he is.
Got the active shooter. It sounds like he's outside somewhere.
You see him?
Yeah, watch it. He's running. He's running.
Where is he running to? North?
He ran that way. He ran that direction. Somebody ran. I don't know if he got shot at or what, but someone just ran across the back lot. He's running.
Towards the back lot to the south.
I don't know if it was him or someone that got shot at.
Where did he run to?
It's got to be ground level.
Westbound.
Westbound. And westbound in the parking lot. I saw one guy get back inside on the first floor. North side door.
With the shooter's location being unknown, every person spotted on the scene is considered to be potentially dangerous. Officers need to secure the potentially dangerous person as safely as possible and do everything they can to refrain from shooting.
Get your hands up. Get over here. Get over here. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground now.
I am. What the fuck?
We got people shooting out of that building at us.
Shit.
Somebody,
Holy fuck.
we don't know if it's you yet.
No, sir.
We don't know that yet.
Holy
We got him proned out right here. We're checking him.
I didn't hear no gunshot.
Are you kidding?
Holy. You guys scared the fuck out of me.
How do you think we feel?
Well, I didn't know there was people shooting each other. What's happening over there?
Get him to crawl over here.
What's happening over
Get
there?
over here. Okay, crawl. Crawl over here. Come look by the building here where you're safe. Okay. All right, put your hands down again. We just had somebody get shot out in the street from here.
You have anything on you?
No, sir.
Shut that light on. Can you take the bags
gotta
off
see
me,
that.
please, so you can look at? You can search me if you take the bags off.
This bag just has a hammer and some tools. Okay, it's not him, obviously.
Stay down.
Okay, it's obviously not him. Why don't you come up here, sir? Come up by the building where you're safe. Okay, now you hear what we're dealing with?
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't know it was you. Hey,
I
how
understand.
you doing?
I'm sorry for yelling at you guys.
You're all right.
Holy
Well,
fuck.
we just had somebody get shot out here, so.
Jesus Christ. Would they have silencers? I didn't hear anything.
No, it's been this loud all night.
I apologize for yelling.
You're all right. You're all right, man.
We're coming back.
Nothing in the bag?
He's got some tools and stuff. But obviously, we just got a shot while he's right here. We don't care about a marijuana pipe.
Okay, I'm coming out the north side.
We have just a perimeter on the building at this point.
All right, we need to start forming up our, why don't you go directly to the, stand by a minute. Heard you copy on channel 2. Heard on channel 2. Go ahead, Jared. I got the team coming in. Why don't you go directly over to, the Skyline Mall. I'm thinking over by the Dunham's area, and we're gonna set up our shop there and start getting bodies we can rotate in.
Weiland's reign of terror continues in the Shady Oak apartment complex as officers rush to save themselves as well as the injured victims while they wait for SWAT to arrive.
Okay, circle back.
I think I've been shot.
Yep, come on in. We need a name and
I think I've been shot.
yes. Yep, let's get you. Let's get you.
I don't know what the. Like.
Let's go check it out. I'm going this room right over here.
Go.
Hey, Cody, need them?
Christ.
You need them? Oh, you got something there. Jeez.
I just brought the first one to the hospital that we got to self-evacuate. Okay. He had a pretty good gunshot to the upper right arm. Okay.
I'm going to have...
He's got to be shooting a rifle. It's louder than shit.
How's Cody doing? Have you heard?
I didn't even go in the ER. I literally dropped that guy off in the garage and came back. Cody pulled up, so we got dispatched for fireworks, gunshots. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary about it. As we were responding, all of a sudden you heard a volley of shots. Cody screamed on the radio. He said his squad got hit, he got hit, and he drove himself to the hospital. As we were kind of getting into the area, more shots. We had a car that took off like a bat out of hell. She ended up stopping back here. Her car got shot. She did not get shot. Every car that drove by in front of the building thereafter was getting shot at. Deason was the next squad in the area. They shot at him. He backed up, got the heck out of there. We have kind of a close command point behind the water sewer building over there. Yep.
Matt is on the far south side of the building. He's back in the apartment building.
Okay.
Keith and Rasmussen are kind of working this west side. None of the shots are coming out of the back of the building. They're all coming out the front.
So off of the east side, do we have an approximate level?
We haven't been able to get. They were thinking maybe like second floor, but now Chris is saying there's movement on 7th, but there's movement all over if you watch those windows. I've been on the north end of the building where I can see the hallways for each floor, and I've had people come looking out that window at the end of the hallway there in the stairwell to see what's going on.
We haven't had anyone call in and say, hey, there's shooting coming from the apartment, whatever.
Go ahead. Nobody's identified where or who.
As SWAT begins to arrive, officers continue to further secure the scene and determine who this rampant shooter could be.
There's nothing to fob. I don't know where he came from. He probably came out here. You can get out at the bottom of the stairway. It's a good thought. There's that door that's right down here that gets close to the stairwell, too. Right next to the building. There's no keyhole or anything in this door.
Anybody contact with this key holder yet?
I doubt it.
We need to get somebody with these contact lists for people. So when we start moving through here, they know that we're coming through.
303 as of
If we have a master key, when we start going through this building, they know we're coming in, so we're not getting somebody think we're breaking into their apartment. Check this door on the side of the building if you're a key fob too.
10608 Water Street.
We were there before tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to Keith because we got perimeter people coming in.
Okay. My battery's probably gonna start chirping here soon too.
Are you good, or do you want to rotate out for a little bit?
I'm good right now.
Where's Matt at?
So. Stage here with this thing, so if we do use it, we got quick access to the stairwell right there. That way, if instead of going through that stairwell, this is the easiest door to go through. Otherwise, I can sit.
Keep making noise, though.
I know, so I can stand. I can be out here.
Can you take the stick and wedge it under there and just lock the door open? There you go. I don't like that sound. Alright, we better get the fuck out of here. Okay, I'll go back to the tree.
Fortunately for officers, SWAT would finally arrive. However, unbeknownst to them, the mayhem would be far from over.
Second floor. That's what Chris was guessing.
My third floor hallway light is dimmer than the rest. I don't know if you come out or what it is, but the third floor hallway lights are dim.
You can't. Okay, so intel from him was that it's an apartment on the front of the building. He guessed between the third and the fourth floor, and that's consistent with what we're seeing. We've had nothing for activity back here. The guy that got shot in the arm was out front. He got shot at a downward angle, is what this guy's saying. He said he looked out, he saw the rounds hitting the ground at an angle. Okay. So take that for what it's worth. But
any contact with the inside at all?
Nothing. They're trying to, as people have called in, they've been trying to get intel, but people are just locked up in their apartments.
Anybody third floor?
And we haven't been able to get anybody around to kind of flank the building to watch that front side. Most of our guys, well,
isn't 305, doesn't he have just a little bit of view on the east?
So he's on the south end of the building, right? Does he have anything from the east?
2407,
Because Chris and a handful of deputies are on the other side of this building.
So you got a good perimeter?
Yeah, we're pretty tight.
Okay.
Hours later, Weiland would finally be identified as the sole shooter. He would lock himself in his unit and resume his barrage of shots from inside his own home. It's critical to keep Weiland alive and minimize the amount of casualties. Therefore, until Weiland poses a direct threat to officers or anyone on scene, he'll remain in a tense standoff with officers until he decides to surrender or he can be safely captured. This standoff would last throughout the night and into the morning. Several reinforcements were called. Furthermore, drones were deployed to get a better view of Weiland. Unfortunately, it wouldn't take long for Weiland to notice these drones and attempt to shoot them down. Following Weiland's shooting at drones, he would continue to shoot at the SWAT team's Bearcat armored vehicle, prompting snipers surrounding the scene to shoot at Weiland, grazing his forehead. And just a few minutes later, Weiland would finally surrender to police, marking an end to this over 8 hours long standoff.
Double check them. 45 minutes in the freezing rain. You guys are good.
Get some change in the left pocket.
Big ass baggy pants.
Check down by his feet. Nothing on his feet.
Not having a 38
Buddy, can you spread your legs real quick?
I have nothing. Pants pulled up at least a little bit.
Ow! Fuck. My arm.
There you go. Do you want to switch out the None of yours. Who okayed that? Who's authorizing that? I can't hear a word you're saying.
We got the decon to get the pepper spray off.
Oh, I didn't know you had pepper spray.
I'm assuming so, and that what you guys did. They told us they tear gas for this apartment.
Yeah, like over an hour ago. What?
But I'm not positive.
So he has gunshot wound in the head?
No. I tried shooting at Jonah. I was successful the first time. The second time, because of the 40mm grenades or whatever launcher, big gas stuff.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it was already broken, and my stupid mind-addled brain, I shot my high-powered rifle and it blew up in my face. Basically, the whole glass went in my eye, went in my face. I had a deep cut above my nose, and I have a smaller wound on the left side of my face and my cheek.
So you think your rifle backfired or blew up in your face?
No. What I'm saying is there's so much pressure. There's about 2,400 feet per second in velocity with that rifle. It's 197 grain bullet. The point of it being is it had so much pressure because the windows were already shattered. It took about a second delay, and the windows all blew all the glass. There was blood dripping down my socks and my face and my clothing.
Okay.
We got a person at the center of the
How do you unlock this?
What's your name there, Mac?
What was that?
What's your name there?
Dr. Klein.
They say I started acting very, very weird after I had that head concussion of mine after I fought the bicycle. I've been acting very strange as of late ever since.
Oh, we're gonna have CT and see how it looks.
This remark from Weiland would be the start of his attempt to claim mental insanity as the reason for his crimes. He claims he suffered a concussion from a bicycle accident and ever since has been mentally ill. Obviously, this is a pathetic attempt to lessen his punishments, but he'll try his best to prove this all the way until his sentencing.
You just lost control of your bike?
The plastic pedal on the bike broke, and I went flying. The bicycle went to the left, my face went to the right, up a hill.
Okay.
What's this thing for?
Make sure your neck is straight.
Well, we're getting the CT scan, okay?
After all the dust had settled, over 120 officers from 19 different agencies responded to the area during the standoff. An estimated 90 rounds were fired from Weiland, which covered 4 separate crime scenes. He was charged with 3 counts of attempted murder and 3 counts of assault in the second degree. His claims of mental insanity would be disproved. Ultimately, Devin Weiland would be found guilty and convicted on all of the charges and was sentenced to 600 months in prison, or 50 years. Everyone injured that day survived, and the Shady Oaks apartment complex would reopen shortly after.